Alright, welcome back to our channel. My name is J. Lou.
And I'm Briggs.
And in today's video, we are going to be discussing
the Myers-Briggs personality test, sometimes referred to as the 16 personality types.
Now, the reason why we're doing this video is because the Myers-Briggs personality test is something that helped both of us individually, but at the same time, collectively as a couple. What we're going to do is follow this up with 3 different videos. Today will just be the intro video. We're going to do the results of Briggs personality test, the results of mine, as well as how they mesh with each other on the last video. So with that being said, if you guys don't know anything about it, what we wanted to do was tell you the website that you can go to is simply 16personalities.com. We'll make sure we put it on the screen right here, as well as in the description below. But I'll go ahead and let you.
Yeah, so, and when you log in, that's just the free version to this test, but it's very informative. It'll give you your results, and then it'll break down how your type participates in life in many different arenas, and then what your strengths and weaknesses are. And the reason why we feel that taking this test is important is because it's just another way to get to know yourself, but also allows you to see why you interact the way you do with others. And then if you have someone else in your life, like your partner or your friends take the test, then you're able to see how to have a better relationship with them, understand them a bit better, and vice versa. So it's just another tool that you can use to kind of help you navigate through life.
And because we know all the different personality types, there are some people, they don't realize that they may be watching and like, oh, well, man, no test online is going to tell me who I am, blah, 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 blah. We're not saying that this test describes us 100% and that we rely 100% on what the results of the test are. But what we're saying is that the test, it gives you, is based off of science, based off of just history of different people, personality types. So you can, like Bree said, you can understand yourself better. And one thing that I personally believe in, and I always tell everybody, is know thyself. That phrase in it of itself is a long-term tradition that's passed down from the generations. But with that being said, there are 4 different ways that they describe the personality types. So we'll just describe the first 4 major groups. Now within these groups, there's different personalities that can be combined. But the first one is an analyst. You can be, there's 4 different personality types that falls under analysts. Then the next one is diplomats. Then the next one is centennials. And then the last one is explorers. Now, within those 4 groups, like we said, there's 16 personality types, and every single personality type is based off of 4 different letters. So whenever you take the variability of being able to put all those different letters together, you get 16 personality types. So I'll go ahead and let Bree explain a little bit more about the 16 different personality types.
All right, so I'm just going to get into explaining each of the letters. So the first category, they break it down into your favorite world to be in. So this is your extrovert versus introvert. And it means, like, do you prefer to focus on the outer world, which is the extrovert, or the inner world, which is the introvert? The next one is sensing versus intuition. So do you prefer to focus on the basic information you take in, which is sensing, or do you prefer to interpret and add meaning, which is intuition? And then the next one is thinking versus feeling. So when you make decisions, do you prefer to first look at logic and consistency, or first look at the people and the special circumstances, which would be feeling? And then structure. This is in dealing with, you're judging versus perceiving. So in dealing with the outside world, do you prefer to get things decided which is judging, or do you prefer to stay open to new information and options, which is perceiving?
So based off of those things, whether if you're introverted, extroverted, intuitive, I can't remember the other one, they make 16 different categories for the personality types. Now what we did was we took the test and we found out what we were, and it really helped us out, but we just wanted to introduce you guys to this concept in regards to what the Myers-Briggs personality test is. There are other personality types out there outside of the Myers-Briggs, but we wanted to focus on that because, like we said, it's something that is more universally accepted, as well as is backed by science and everything of that nature. They have a lot of resources that you can use. And when it comes to counseling, sometimes your counselor, they may ask you, hey, do you know what your personality type is? Because counselors can help you discover more things about yourself or help you identify why you may be acting a certain way. And if you don't know, they may ask you to take the test. So with that being said, did you have anything else you wanted to?
Yeah, I think we covered everything. And the last thing that we wanted to say is there is no hierarchy in the types. It's just based on who the person is. So no type is better than the other. Okay?
Yep. And on top of that, with every single personality type, when we get to explaining ours, just because it may describe us in a certain way, that does not mean we subscribe to every single category or every single description. It's just an outline. With this video, we just want to leave it at that. But with that being said, make sure you stay tuned because we're going to go through, I think the first video we're going to drop is going to be Briggs. And then we'll get into mine, and then we'll come back together and just go through it collectively to say, okay, does this work? And give you guys just a little bit of insight in regards to how it helped our relationship. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share the video. Feel free to comment, and if you have any questions, reach out to us in the DMs. We'll make sure I put our Instagram handle, I think, right here on the video. So with that being said, we'll see you guys on the next video.
Bye.